So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is the Leo, the tier 7 Swedish medium tank. The last medium before this line goes into heavy tanks. And this was, I was pretty close to getting the Emil and I'm just playing the last few games with the Leo. Now you notice I don't use the big gun on the Leo, thanks to Shoot. He said to me, why do you... I wasn't paying attention there. Don't worry. I was actually reading something, an email that was coming, and I wasn't paying attention. Could have been an innocuous end to this game. So yeah, it was Shoot's idea. He said, "Well, why are you using the 90?" Because I said, "The 90mm. It's so slow to load. That the penetration is not fantastic on it, and just seems to be a disaster." And he said, "Well, I use the stock gun." And I put that back on this and it's been a revelation. I love playing it with this, and it's so much so I'm actually tempted to keep this tank. I don't think I'm going to. I've got too many tanks in my garage, but it is fun with this stock gun. 75, 76. I managed to bounce my shell on him and he managed to put one through me. I was hit by, well, splashed by the artillery. Luckily no damage as I came up to this position. Now this position is actually pretty good on El Haloof because of the gun depression of the Swedish tanks. There you go, that T-34 is finding out all about it. It's got a huge gun depression which is outstanding, and the accuracy of this gun, when you're firing this, is it 76 or 75, I forget, it's very, very pokey. Fires very rapidly, has pretty good pen for a lower tier gun, but it's... Oh, and then of course I say it's got a pretty good pen and I managed not to pen. Side of the turret, I'd like to get rid of one of these guys before they push on me. Churchill missed him. T-34's gone down, that's good. Put one into him, but he's winning the exchange so far. Scorpion B is a pain in the butt. Another T-34 85. That time I win the exchange. There's that T-34 gone. He's on my left and I hadn't noticed it. And there you go, he shoots me in the side, ammo racks me, great. Gotta drop back down from here. Help, 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 and then some. Wow. Scorpion G ammo racks him. That was a bit of luck. That was a bit of, and we're 5-2 up. Look at this. We're absolutely strolling this game. I said thanks to the Scorpion because he would have had me bang to rights. And I've had a pretty good start. 1,000 damage, 600 assistance. It's 5-2. This game looks pretty good for us. Kind of careful up here because there is always, or not always, but often there's a TD sitting back actually where that IS is, but there wasn't this time. If there was, but I do get again spotting damage. I do run coated optics on this tank, so that helps. Of course he disappears just as I'm about to have a chance to shoot at him, and my shot hits his angled frontal armor, so no damage. I've got to watch out for that artillery because he clearly had a hard on for me earlier. The bounce off his turret. The IS of course managed to just snapshot me. There goes the arty. Just stunned, so I think right, I've got to move. Got to move. Our arty's hit him. And I'm going to try and get behind this. I don't think there's an artillery. I don't think there's a TD out there. And of course my first shell misses. Reloading with the skill round. And we take him down. 7-3. We can't lose this now, can we? This is just awesome. We've played pretty well, I think. I bounced a shell from an IS. Oh my goodness. Got to ride your luck sometimes. Tried to get auto lock, and I just make this guy look stupid here. He don't know what he's trying to do. He doesn't know where to fire. And finally does get a shell into me. And we take him down. That's him dead. Right. 8-4, 8-3 it was momentarily. Then their TD took down our Scorpion G. So I'm heading out here. I'm going to leave the middle. I'm on 130 health. I can't afford to take any hits. And there are in place TDs at D7. I want to try and get around the back, try and take out their artillery support. There is one of them. The only thing about this lower caliber gun, there we go, is lack of alpha. I hide in here just to try and avoid being spotted for a minute or two. Want to get on to... There's a TD out there. Oops, watch out for the dead tank, Dom. Well spotted. Now I know the artillery is going to be waiting, and that's what killed me. I got spotted there, and of course he's waiting for me, and then you had to splash, and I'm down. But you know, it's 6 plays 10. This game is in the bag, right? How wrong can you be? How wrong can you be? So let's see how this develops. There's the OI's just been slapped again. We've got plenty of tanks here, plenty of tanks. There we go. The UDES is coming up behind the Dicamax. What he's doing, trying to fire out of siege mode, I have no idea. And of course, Dicamax turns around and says, thank you very much, I'll take that kill. It's now 10 plays 8. Cromwell's making my mistake, going after the artillery. Is he going to get there? Don't know. Yes, and he gets one-shotted by the artillery too, so that's 2 of us down by the artillery. It's 11 plays 9 now. Scorpion G is driving up side on to the Sioux. Puts a nice shell into him, and now it's sort of Sioux's trying to go down fighting. Wow, that was a big ram hit on the Scorpion G. I suppose that was worth it. 600 damage on the Scorpion G in return for his own life. It's now 12 plays 9. But you can see our Nashorn has just camped the entire game, sat out there. We've got 1 TD on very, very low health. Black Prince, who seems to be scared of doing anything, seems to be scared of his own shadow, frankly. What are we going to do? And they're just stuck here. They do not know what to do. Black Prince is slowly rumbling along. There's a Strava S1, and there goes our AMX, taken down by the Strava. He didn't even get spotted doing that. I was saying, at least cap, for goodness sake. They've just sat there. Our artillery have just sat there doing nothing. I mean, at least they could go and cap. That would be something useful for the team. Instead of that, the Scorpion G decides he's going to go and cap instead. Because reasons. I don't know why, but he did. Scorpion, the GW Panthers finally decided to move as well. Black Prince, I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what to do. To be fair, he's on 82 health, so you know, I guess you can't be too severe with him. But he is a heavy tank, and he really could, even if he was just up there getting proxy spots on that Strava, that would be useful. Anyway, Scorpion G decides to come into the cap. Of course, the usual positive talking goes on in amongst the team, because that's what happens when you're up against it, and we know that we're up against it here, right? You know, we've the scary thing is you can't see the stats because of the recent patch. It's knocked out my mod, unfortunately, but actually the remaining enemy tanks were not statistically that great players. It wasn't like they were super unicums that we were up against here. They were just Joe Blog average players like me and you. Well, I'm saying that like you and me and you. I know there's some very good players who watch this channel. I don't know why, because must be my magnetic personality. They certainly don't learn anything from my gameplay, that's for sure. Anyway, so they're huddled in this cap. They're trying to get cap points. Really, the Scorpion should be up above, keeping an eye on things, but he's not. He's down here instead. There's the Charioteer. Black Prince against Charioteer. Well, normally I'd give the Black Prince a chance, but here you go. He didn't even try and take him on. The Black Prince is just like a rabbit in the headlights. He just doesn't know what to do. Really doesn't know what to do. Doesn't know where to go. And Scorpion G knows that he's in trouble. He knows he's in a position where he really shouldn't be. He should be providing Overwatch. That is a TD. He shouldn't be down here. The Nashorn's finally getting off his arse and moving. Not very far, but he's finally moving. But he can't cover the left, and that's, yeah, see, that's where the artillery is pointing out, and that's exactly where the charioteer has appeared. Look, he's just there, and we all knew that that's where he's going to appear. You can see the Scorpion was ready for it, knew that he'd be sitting there. Artillery wastes the shell. Scorpion doesn't, at least. If the artillery had waited a second there, he might have had a chance of hitting their charioteer, but he didn't. He took the shot. Now he's on a reload. He's just been slapped for 300, and he's now down. Here comes the Strava into the cap as well. It's now 13 plays 12. The Black Prince is virtually dead. The Scorpion doesn't show any inclination of moving at all. And this game is done and dusted. There goes the Black Prince, taken down by the charioteer. Oh my goodness me. We were so far ahead in this game, it was untrue. And now look at it. Here goes. Finally, our friend in the Nashorn decides to get moving. Just because you're a TD doesn't mean you have to sit and do nothing. But clearly he thinks so. So we know that the Strava's in the cap and the charioteer is in the open. And whoa, that's a spectacular ammo rack there. Good grief. Didn't even see who shot him there. That was spectacular. Huh. So the inevitable is going to happen with the artillery, isn't it? He's up there on his own, trying to take on, and he fires direct and misses. How the heck did they cock that up? I just don't believe it. I just do not believe it. And I know, yeah, I probably got killed when I should have kept myself alive there, but bloody hell, I thought we had that absolutely won. And they managed to lose it. Wow. Holy smoke. I don't know what to say about that. Third class, got a first mark of excellence on the Leo, which is a shame because I'm getting rid of it. And the fire for effect. Top of the team, 1986 damage, 1 kill, 615 base XP. 22 shots, hit with 18, penned with 14. Took 8 shots myself. 1 miraculously didn't pen us, and I got 1,000 assistance damage. 36,500 credits, did fire some premium, so 11.5 profit, and 923 experience. I still can't believe that. I really, really cannot believe that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my humiliation. If you did, click like and subscribe to the channel, please. And yeah, enjoy your games, have fun. Try not to take it too seriously. You can't with these kind of teams. You cannot take it seriously. And I'll see you again soon. Gamer Dom signing out. Unbelievable.